Good morning, everyone. Hello, my name is Ragdoll. Welcome in. This is my crafting channel. I hope you're having a very wonderful start to your Monday. Hello, hello. Good morning, Nyla. How are you doing today? I'm doing all right. I feel kind of wonky, but I'm doing all right. I hope your morning is going good. Sending you big hugs. Let me get your link because I'm a slacker and I still haven't put in any of my channel commands on this channel. I need to get it done, but I'm lazy. If y'all don't know my amazing sister Nyla, you definitely should. She has a channel where she plays video games like Animal Crossing and Zelda. I've got PMS brain. I'm so sorry, y'all. She also enjoys perler art, diamond art. She makes her own pot holders. She is fantastic. Give me just a moment. If y'all don't know, my fabulous friend Maria, she also enjoys doing diamond art and she plays Animal Crossing, um, Dreamlight Valley, Pokopia, Tamagotchi. I'm telling you, the brain fog today is real, y'all. It is real. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Good morning, y'all. Love you to bits. How are y'all doing? How's your morning? You're here. Oh, I love you, Nyla. I'm sending you the big, big hugs. The big, big hugs. I noticed that I wasn't quite myself last week, and I just I didn't realize that it was that time already, you know? Like, brain is crazy lately. I've got my diamond art set out. I've got a whole section we're going to work on today, but after this stream is over, we're going to raid me. And we're going to go on over and play some Dreamlight Valley this afternoon for Members Monday. We voted on it, and that's what today's gonna be. I would like to start doing diamond art or jewelry in the morning on this channel on Mondays, and then in the afternoon do our members only stream so we can get back to a more realistic schedule for me. Instead of doing 2 streams a day for every day, I think the best thing to do would be to do 2 streams on Monday, which would be this one, and 2 streams on Friday, which is Friday Fun Day. And so I thought, since we're doing 2 different streams today for morning time and afternoon, we're going to vote for the games that y'all would like to play for Friday Fun Day on a Monday, and I can get them scheduled in for the end of the week. I've got to be determined left on it right now, and we'll figure it out together. But I thought that would be a great thing for us to do. I've got Dreamlight Valley in there twice this week if we're doing Members Monday with Dreamlight Valley, and then our Wednesday reset, of course. And then we'll have Animal Crossing on Tuesday and Thursday, which leaves Friday Fun Day open for some of the games that we neglect. So let me get y'all a poll for Friday Fun Day on the gaming channel, of course. What game are we gonna play? I have that sometimes too. Yes, Maria, it's the worst. It is the worst. Oh no, we're not doing Dreamlight Valley. We're doing Love Ghosty for our vote. Fantasy Life. I'm trying to think now, what is another game of mine I have that we haven't played in a while that y'all might want to see? I thought I had my notebook over here, but apparently I tossed it over there on the bed. Oh, I'm doing pretty good today, Maria. I hope you're doing well too. Friday was so much fun. Thank you, Maria. Oh, I'm very depressed, but I don't want to talk about it. So I'm here just to relax. I love you, Nyla. That's how I was feeling on Thursday and Friday last week. And I don't know what happened. I just felt so sad. And sometimes you are that way, you know? And it just kind of it goes away by itself sometimes, but I felt so overwhelmed with just emotions all over the place. And I'm sending you the biggest hugs because I know how that is, and it's just not the best. I don't know any other way to put it. It's awful. I'm gonna throw Spiritfarer in there too, now that I think about it. Love Ghosty, Fantasy Life, or Spiritfarer for our morning option. And then on next stream that we do this afternoon, we'll vote for what we'll play in the afternoon on Friday as well. So these are gonna be for Friday Fun Day. Gonna vote, write them down, try to get it sorted. I hope I can help put you in a little bit better mood though, Nyla. Good morning, Danny. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing great. You weren't here, so I gave everybody a brief rundown. Mondays we're gonna do 2 streams. Friday we're gonna do 2 streams. We'll be over here on my crafting channel in the morning on Mondays. In the afternoon, I have Members Monday scheduled from now on, and we'll vote over, like, I'll try to put it out on Friday, and we'll vote what we're going to play on Monday so I can make out my schedule over the weekend. And then on Mondays, we'll vote in each stream what we're going to do for Friday Fun Day. I had so much fun racing with all of you on Friday. It was a blast. My hubby enjoyed it thoroughly. I don't think it's so much gonna be for the kiddos. I don't think that they liked it as much as we like it, which is fine. Everybody has different preferences. I just kind of love playing with my friends, you know? I like a game that we could have where we could play together. Okay, let's jump into the diamond art. We've got quite a bit left to get done. I am expecting an order today. I got a partial order this morning, and I'm expecting the other part of it this afternoon. But I'm hoping that it'll come in around the time that I'm on break for just a moment, grabbing, necessary supplies like water and maybe a snack. But I'm usually not very hungry for lunch because I have somewhat of a well, it's not a big breakfast, it's very protein packed. And so lunchtime I'm not super hungry, so I'll grab a snack and we'll do a second stream. I'm doing so, but I'm here and ready to take in some positivity after hell weekend I had. Danny, oh no! I'm sending all the hugs to you and to Nyla. I love you both so much, and I'm sorry y'all are having a rough time of things right now. I know how y'all feel. Look, all the hearts, all the hugs in chat for Danny and for Nyla. And I'm going to throw in one of these little healing hearts too, just cuz. Oh, I just want to be happy because it's my baby boy's 11th birthday today. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. All the hype in chat for his little birthday too. Oh, our baby's birthdays are so close, Danny. That's amazing. My daughter's birthday was May the 10th. That is amazing. I'm trying to find the little birthday cake. These things are so much easier to find on my other channel. I'm sorry that the depression bug and the sadness and the crazy bug seems to be going around lately, y'all. I feel that though, I do. it hit me sideways on last Thursday, and I just didn't know what to do with it. I was like, ugh. I tried talking it out, but it just kind of lasted through most of the weekend. I don't know why. There's the birthday cake. Ooh, it looks like Fantasy Life is winning the poll for Friday Fun Day, though, Danny. Let me get sorted. I love y'all to bits. I'm sorry. It's frustrating. Okay. Let me get everything sorted. I think my little camera is sliding. Hold on. I was like, I know we could see more of this earlier. I didn't adjust the little bar that holds my camera, and it started sliding down that pole. I think that's got it. I'm so sorry. Oh, he wanted to stay home from school today, so I said a big yes. Oh, Danny, that's lovely. I do the same thing. Don't tell the school. If they ask if they would rather, like, Rosie's is over the summer, but if Annie had asked me to stay home on her birthday, if she, I would have been like, yeah, you don't gotta go. Rained here all weekend, couldn't stream, so it was one of those weekends. It poured like the wrath of God. No, Maria. It seems like we all just had a rough couple of days. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's the moon alignment or something, y'all. All the hugs for Maria, too. That's stressful as heck. Oh, I'm glad you're okay, though, Maria, and it wasn't like anything tragic. You know what I mean? Like, around here we get the big tornadoes. So I'm glad it wasn't anything awful, I hate it when it's just lightning and thunder and scary weather out there, because I'm always afraid it's going to be something awful. But I'm really glad that you're okay and you're safe and you're here with us, because we love y'all. Oh my goodness. These little pieces over here were bothering the heck out of me last time. My arm kept getting stuck to them, and so I specifically pulled out the corner pieces, which is probably what I should have done to start with. And I don't know if y'all have ever seen my little fairy here, but she's in a cup of coffee. This is my Monday fairy, is what I call her. I call her my Monday fairy, because this is how I feel on Mondays. Isn't she precious in her little cup of coffee? She's having a time of things. It's Monday, for sure. Oh, maybe it's the moon, because the neighbors be crazy here. Oh no, Nyla, I'm so sorry. I don't want to jinx it, but we actually have pretty fantastic neighbors right now. Like, one of them has a little garden downstairs, and he enjoys going fishing, so he's fairly calm. The wind was bad, but it was okay. Oh, so glad. So glad you're okay. I know it sucks when you can't do the whole streaming thing. I feel that too on another level, but sometimes it's good to just take a minute, I think whenever I do that and I push things up like that, it puts my camera out of alignment a little bit, and it makes this fuzzy-ish. It could just be how far it is too. I'm silly. Excuse me. I want to keep her out of my way, but I want to keep the paper back too. I don't want it in my way. So maybe right about there. Maybe right there. I'm like Garfield when it comes to Mondays. Oh my gosh, Nyla. I don't know if you've ever seen this show, or it was a movie called Kicking It Old School, and it cracks me and my husband up so much, especially the parts where he was like, Garfield loves lasagna. He hates Mondays. It was so cute. And it was an adorable kind of movie. The hubby and I used to watch it back in the day. But it was so cute. His love interest was, she gave him something. I forgot what it was. But she got it backwards. And she said, as much as Garfield loves Mondays. And he was like, no. Garfield hates Mondays. Aw, Kitty Loaf. Do you hate Mondays? Are you Garfield? I hear her over there chatting with us. You little cutie patootie. What do you want? What is it? She's been so vocal lately, just super talkative. It's unusual for her. She's normally so quiet, but lately, chatting away. Garfield is such a cutie. So for real. I used to love watching Garfield whenever I was a little one. Garfield's grandma used to crack me up on the holiday specials whenever they would see grandma. I loved her because she was so much like my grandma, it was unreal. Maybe the guy upstairs needs to go touch grass and do some fishing too and stop being a tool. Danny. Oh no. I'm so sorry. It's bad whenever you've got neighbors that aren't friendly, you know? Well, I mean, you can be not friendly if you want to, I guess, and still be a good neighbor. We've got a fella across the hallway from us. We live in like an apartment where we've got an upstairs neighbor, a downstairs neighbor, and then one across the way a little bit. But we're kind of upstairs in a corner. And so the guy that lives directly across from us, he's not super friendly per se. Like he doesn't come outside and chit chat with us and things like that. And we don't really spend a whole lot of time outside either. If we're outside around our apartments, we're typically going somewhere and then we're just like on the porch for a minute or whatever. But he's never been unfriendly. You know what I mean? But he doesn't go out of his way to make friends either. But with that being said, we've had neighbors in the past that were incredibly loud, incredibly rude, and I can't even say the other word for the teenager that lived downstairs once upon a time. But let's just say her mama didn't know about all the company she had late night. And so we've had some neighbors that kind of, fit that description too, Danny. And it's rough whenever the people around you don't respect the boundaries of, being a good neighbor or just, trying to keep it to their self if they're in a bad mood, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to phrase that nicely today. But we've had some doozies too, Danny. So I sympathize with you. I do. And then occasionally, I'm sure I've been the bad neighbor where I get just agitated with them and I'm like, hey, could you cut it out? Because some of them were just wild, you know? But for the most part, we try to be sweet and neighborly here. But sometimes, people just don't get along. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Certain people that move in are not my cup of tea. I like to remind everybody on Diamond Art Days, I do my best to keep up with chat, but if I don't see your messages right away, it's not that I'm ignoring you. I'm trying, you know, cuz the computer screen is up above a little bit and my Diamond Art station over here is on this separate table. So I do look up occasionally at it, but I don't want to keep looking at it and um, heed my progress on the diamond art too. So I mainly am focusing downward a bit. Don't think you're being ignored though. I promise you're not. I'm really glad that y'all voted for Dreamlight Valley for this afternoon though, because I have got some stuff that needs to get done. Also, I heard some information about what might be coming to shop next week and what the Dream Snap potentially could be. So I'm kind of excited to do some of that too. Very excited at the prospect of rearranging my schedule a little bit and having some extra time in there with y'all to get some questing done and things like that in Dreamlight Valley, get some of my Jungle Island done, and also play some of the games we've had kind of on the back burner. I think this will help us a whole bunch. Oh goodness. I saw one by itself and now I don't see it anywhere. I hate that. When I go all the way over there and then I can't find what I'm looking for. Let's bring this closer. Oh, I thought I had one. We need to find a place for many reasons. We've outgrown this place with two kiddos growing fast, but this just adds to the need. And we're now looking and hoping to find something. Oh, I know how that feels, Danny. That's pet friendly, being the big one. Aw. Fingers crossed for you. I hope you find something amazing and you find something with just the friendliest neighbors you've ever had in your life that are just so nice and sweet and wonderful. And that it's just like a terrific community with enough room for all of your family to grow nicely together. Sending out all the positive vibes, Danny. On a side note, Danny, before you get immersed in your diamond art, um, does Death Shard know? Has he discovered yet? Inquiring minds need to know. I figured he would figure it out over the weekend, is what I was thinking. So I'm really curious to know if he did. Kiddos are getting around and getting their breakfast. Those are bees. The B's and the R's look incredibly similar to me, so I'm trying my best not to put one in the wrong place and locate what I need before I get there with it. I'm trying to pick up extras. There it is. This little pen of mine is a lifesaver, really. It picks up so much better than the kits that come with it. The little pen that it comes with in the kit, I mean. And it just is so much easier to hold in my hand. So glad that we got this. Oh. I do think I like the wax that came in the other little kit, though, better than the wax that came with the pen. It feels like it's more sticky and it picks up better. Could just be my imagination. Where in the world? There it is. He hasn't. We are on day 5 and he still doesn't know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Danny, that's brilliant. Brenda is diabolical. That is amazing. She'll be thrilled to know that he doesn't know yet. Oh, that's just genius, though, really. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a whole bunch of the R. The other color I have out over here is 4 because I see a lot of those over there too. Just trying to make sure I get all of these before I put this away. Again, there's some B's and some R's in here, and it makes it really tricky when they're, especially when they're side by side. Oh, there's 2 more. Right there. What is it, Loaf? Oh, she thought I was calling her. I'm sorry, Kitty Loaf. Good girl, though. Come here. You want to lay on the bed? She's like, no, I don't. I thought you were gonna cuddle me. She's like, I thought I was getting cuddles. Brenda is the evil genius. So here's a question. When you finish this, are you going to frame it or put it in a portfolio of sorts? I'm going to frame it, Nyla. This one's going to go on my wall for sure. It's going to go over there in that little corner with Jack, Sally, Herman, and Lily Munster. I've got a place already picked out for it. I already know. Oh, it looks like 80% of y'all want to watch Fantasy Life Friday. That's amazing. I'm so glad. I've got my other list of games over there, and we're going to vote on a couple of different games. And we're going to put this one up against the other ones we vote for that win as well. And we're going to do it until we're left with 2 games. So we get a really accurate depiction of what everybody would like to watch today. That's what I'm going to start doing on Mondays. It'll mainly be members voting because members Monday. But if you're over here and you're not a member, you know, on the other channel, that is completely fine too. Just saying, it's my members get to vote on what they want to see before most people. So just food for thought, you know. I know a lot of y'all are, so I try to go ahead and just put it over here too this morning so we could get more done. Kitty Love, please stop. Please don't be scratching at my door like that. Thank you. I love you. She's so funny sometimes. She wants out in the living room in that window, but Anastasia is cooking right now, and I don't want to let her out in the living room while she's cooking. Yeah, I think you know that too. So she's pawing at the door over here trying to get out. And I do have another diamond dart, a big one, well, somewhat big, like this one set up in my drawer for later. Woohoo, Fantasy Life for the win. It looks like it. It looks like it so far. What, honey? You're okay. She sounds so sad sometimes about it. Aww. You want to come up here? Come here. You can sit right beside me. You want on the bed? She doesn't like the little box my diamonds are in, I guess, because whenever it's up there on the bed, she's like, I don't want up there at all, Mom. I do not. When it's not there, she's fine with hopping up there. Come on. Okay, I know I've said this before. Okay, 2 more. I'm like, let's not say it if it's not true. 2 more. And I think that's all of the R's in this section. I'm just giving it a quick once over. They're a little bit of a darker blue. They blend in with number 9 really well though, and it's hard to see. So, is that a B or an R? That looks like an R. Oh my gosh. Where did it go? All right. There's one right here. Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas or The Munsters or Butterflies and Fairies. Um, I'm just trying to think here. If I do Diamond Art Turtles, you know, anything with those kind of themes, they're probably going to get hung up in a frame and put on my wall. I will have to get one of those nifty binders like Maria has. She's got like a whole binder full of diamond art, y'all. It was so impressive. Okay, I'm gonna set that one by that. I've got my other little one set up right here. We're on to the number 4. And we're just filling in all these little blank spaces the best I can. This is my favorite color right here on the little tray. I love this color of purple. One of the biggest reasons I ordered this pen. Eventually, I'll stop sticking to the paper. I see another R. I was looking for another 4. I see another R. Where did it go? Here it is. Okay. I don't believe I see any more fours. Oh, there's one. Oh, I see one where I haven't even peeled it back yet, too. There's another one. Where'd that one go? I was like, I know I'm peeling it over to get to another section. There we go. I'm not going to go further than that because there's a whole bunch more up that way. I'm going to go ahead and get these ones that are in Sally's dress right here. Kitty Loaf. Young lady. What is your problem? Behave yourself. She's acting out. That's a huge downside of doing the sizes I do. There's no diamond art folder for them, so I have to hang them all or gift them, or I have no idea where to put them. Oh no, Danny. Oh my gosh. You could always make your own little portfolio for them. Like, you would have to get, like, a box, probably. Young lady, I said no. I said no. Stop scratching at my door. I've seen kiddos make art portfolios for their bigger art pieces, and I used to make them whenever I was in school. But you could put like the cardboard back on it, or like put a cardboard back on front and back, and hold it together with string and make it like into a giant book, and then you just save the little piece of film and maybe get another one for the back side of it and kind of seal them together yourself. Uh, if you use heat, they should seal together, but you would need like the plastic film to, you would have to do your own, if that makes any kind of sense. You're about to get grounded, young lady. You heard me. Please stop scratching at my door. Yeah, I know you know. Oh, you can play with that. Go ahead. You're allowed to play with that. Y'all, I'm not sure. She may need to go to the bathroom. Hey, what are you doing? Do you gotta go potty? Not sure. She just loafed underneath me. You're very welcome. Very welcome, Danny. They sell the little plasticky paper that I'm talking about at like Michael's and other arts and crafts stores. I figured out how to do this whenever I was in high school in art class because some of my pictures were just way too big, and I had to have a bigger portfolio than other kids, and my art teacher showed me how to make one. And so he was super helpful, super crafty and creative. Kitty Loaf. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. She's trying to go tinkle, I think. She's. Oh my gosh. Do you hear her? You're about to be in trouble, young lady. Y'all, I'm not 100% sure, but I think she just wants some attention right now. Give me a second to pet my lovely little loaf because she's really going wild in the floor over there, and I don't know what her problem is. What is it today, huh? It's okay. Everything's gonna be just fine, young lady. Here, let me make sure. I'll need to get there and learn this, and then I'll have a nice spot for my diamonds. Oh, that's awesome. She's so. Why are you scratching on the door and on the window, huh? She's like, if you're not gonna give me cuddles, I'm gonna go get cuddles from the kiddos. She's like, if you don't want to cuddles me, let me out. What is it, huh? You know there's a spot on the bed for you, don't you? Yes, Lofi time. Hello, beautiful girl. Danny said good morning. You putting out the purrs for everybody to put them in a better mood? That usually helps. She's so silly sometimes. Aw, sweet Lofi. Are you better? You okay? Are you okay? She's like, I just want pets immediately, madam. You know how this relationship works. You have your own water. You adorable little critter. Adorable little baby. Okay, look, I don't think I can do this with you in my lap. Would you like to sit next to me? Would you like to sit next to me? I don't know why it's only when I do the diamond art, y'all. She's like, hey, hey, hey. Why are you not talking to me? You're so pretty. Oh my goodness. Are you trying to give me hugs? Yeah. She had one of her little paws on my arm and it was just so cute. Hi, Jules. Welcome in. Yeah, Kitty Love was acting a fool until I gave her attention. She told me to cuddle her now. She said, right now, ma'am. Look. You have your adoring fans. Did you know? Did you know you have fans? She's being a mess today. Good morning, everyone, and happy Memorial Day. Yes, happy Memorial Day. I kind of forgot it was Memorial Day. I just remembered it was Monday. I just remembered the Monday part. It's the Monday-est of Mondays. Okay, pretty girl. Come here. Look. You want to sit here? You want to sit with me here? I can pet you with one hand, maybe. Aww. She's like, just give me all the love. Forget your plans. Aw, sweet girl. Oh, the sweet kitty love. She's like, where do you think you're going? Oh my gosh. We're never getting anything done today, y'all. She's just gonna have me petting her all day. Definitely a Monday. Oh gosh. We're all having the Mondayest of Mondays here, Jules. I'm putting hugs and love for everybody in chat that's having the Mondayest of Monday. Let me get back to our diamond art, y'all. Let's try to get a little bit more of this done. I forgot what time I scheduled my Dreamlight Valley stream for. I want to say it's for 11:30. I tried to give us plenty of time to where we wouldn't be cutting away any of our time spent together. What is it, Kitty Loaf? I think I got some of your fur in my eye. Goodness. She sheds like crazy in the summertime. You should do. You shed like a little shedding monster. Goodness, you're a mess. I'm not getting anything done, Kitty Loaf. Try to multitask here. Pet the cat with one hand, diamond art with the other. I love you. Doing okay? She's like, are you gonna pet me some more? Aw, Kitty Loaf. She's like, I need the cuddles. All the cuddles. Y'all, I know some of y'all are Criminal Minds fans. It comes back Thursday. I'm so excited. Hello, Raven. Good morning. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Some of us in chat kind of think the cosmos may be out of line and that's why we're having a wonky kind of couple days, but you know. It's the Mondayest of Mondays over here. We're trying to just have a good time and forget all our troubles together. Alright, I think that's all of my fours until we get up into the bigger section. And thank you so much for sending me this, Raven. Seriously, looking at this beautiful piece of art to work on actually puts me in a better mood. So just having it to get ready to do, it put me in a good mood this morning. I was like, yes, we're gonna diamond art with friends and we're gonna have the best Monday ever. It's just gonna be a good day. No excuses. Okay, there's a little bit more over this way, but I think we're gonna wait because I'm gonna try to stay in my triangle this time. Oh my gosh, today's your husband's birthday. Your husband shares a birthday with Danny's little boy. That's amazing. All the hype and all the love for your hubby's birthday. Oh my gosh, y'all. That is incredible. Good morning, Brenda. Hello. I'm trying to find the birthday cake again. Hello. She's a mess today. Ragdoll is a dreadful mess. Aww. It is awesome. That's so great. Oh my gosh. Aw, happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. And good morning. I hope it's the best day for y'all. I hope y'all get to do something fun. I hope it's just a lovely, wonderful day. And same for your little one, Danny. I hope he has the best day off of school. I hope it's just his best birthday ever and he enjoys every minute of it. Kitty Loaf is watching my hands intently right now. She's like, more cuddles. More pets. I see a couple more, and I think that it's because I peeled back this little layer over here, but I see a couple more R's. And I'm going to get those and use out the diamonds I have left on my tray because, whoops, honestly, there aren't many left on here. And I may not have to put any in the bag if... Ooh, that's a B. Okay. Okay. And I only need 2 of those. There we go. And then there are 2 more R's up here and 1 more right there. So if I can get those, I don't have to really put anything up, I don't think. Oh no. They don't want to flip over now. We were doing so good. We plan to stay home, gonna bake him a cake. Aw, that's lovely. Aw, yes, let him sleep in. Don't wake the little feller up. I do hope he has a terrific birthday, though. Oh my goodness, I see quite a few more now, actually, since we peeled it back this way. Oh my goodness. I think I'm actually going to need more of these instead of putting some up. Let's try this again, y'all. We're going back in with the R's and fighting to make sure it's an R and not a B. Oh no. I know one of those flopped out of here somewhere. I'll find it later, I'm sure. Alright, where did y'all go? Okay, let's start with the closer ones that we see. Oops. Oh, she's scared about the lawnmower outside. Is that what you're looking at? I just heard it. I hadn't really been paying attention this morning, I guess. And so I didn't hear the lawnmower before, but I hear it now. And that explains so much, Kitty Loaf. She used to be an outdoors cat, and certain sounds really trigger anxiety in her and make her start just kind of going around the room all crazy, and she wants her cuddles immediately. And that lawnmower sound is one of them. It really, really gets her riled up. You're doing great, honey. Yeah, she jumped when I went to pet her. Oh my gosh. You poor baby. We celebrated my son's birthday over the weekend. After what happened, we needed that celebration. Went to Heritage Park. He loved it. Today is doing whatever he wants within reason, of course. Aw. I love that though. I love that, you turned around a bad weekend by taking the kiddo and giving him early birthday and letting him stay home today. It'll be a great day, I think. Oh, Kitty Loaf, you live inside now, baby. You don't live out there. It's okay. Oh, sweet kitty. You're okay, honey. Poor little thing. Get herself so riled up. Uh-oh, I lost it. There it is. I lost it. Can y'all see what I'm working on? You cannot. Y'all, you're supposed to tell me. You're You're supposed to tell me if you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so those are all in a little group of 4 over here. The side for 1 doesn't pick up as well as the side for 3 does. I need way less wax on that side than I do on this side. Let me really pack it in there this time, y'all. And Brenda, Danny says he doesn't know yet. 5 whole days is what we've made it. 5 whole days, and her hubby still doesn't have a clue. Diabolical, Brenda. Diabolical. Okay. No. I heard it go that way. There it is. I don't really care if they fall as long as they don't fall on the sticky part. If it falls on the sticky part, I may never get it back up. I have a tool for it to peel up some, but it would peel up more than just one, and I don't want that. So I try to make sure I don't pick up way too many and accidentally drop them. Because occasionally my wax gets a little overzealous and will pick up like 5 when I try to pick up 3, or 2 or 3 when I try to pick up 1. It's okay, Kitty Loaf. You're indoors, darling. She'll look at me occasionally and look at that window. Look back at me. It's okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know what that sound is really. It sounds like a weed whacker, possibly. For my Dreamlight Valley lovers, I saw a young lady this morning doing a stream. My first time meeting her. I can't necessarily remember exactly what her name was, so I don't want to mess it up, but she was telling spoilers about the upcoming Dream Snaps, everything gonna be in the shop. I think she was checking out Keto's site to do it. I think that's how you say her name. And I'm excited for the upcoming Dream Snap. The upcoming Dream Snap, if she's accurate, which she typically is very, very accurate, excuse me, is gonna be like a cozy outdoors reading nook. And I'm in love with the thought of that. The more and more I think about it, the more and more excited I'm ready to like start on it. And I've got like the perfect area in Storybook Vale in my mind, like just a whole bunch of books and oh gosh, I've got like the little seat that looks like it's made out of books, and also the little pergola with the trees that's books. And they want us to dress like Belle or possibly hang out with her, something to that extent, and just make it as cozy as you can. I'm so excited. That sounds like an amazing dream snap. I'm thrilled with that. It is, Brenda. I think it'll be a blast, Raven. I think it's going to be so much fun. Actually, yes, there's a bookshop in the shop, Raven, that I just really can't wait to see. Hello, Meredith. You snuck in on me. If you don't know our fabulous friend Meredith, she plays Animal Crossing, Dreamlight Valley. Gosh, I'm having foggy brain today, Meredith, and I'm so sorry. I think she plays Pokopia. Do you play Tamagotchi Life, Meredith? I'm so sorry, I can't remember. Oh my gosh, I did that wrong. I'm trying to grab your command as well because I forgot to make commands. I'm so silly. I adjusted the ones on my main channel and I forgot about the ones for this channel and I meant to do them. The book couch is so fun. It is. I love it. And I've not had a reason to use it yet. Sorry I was on the phone with my mom. No worries. Don't ever be sorry for being on the phone with your mom, Maria. Cherish the moments you have with her. The update is not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. She does super late DDV stream. I hope I was watching the right. I was watching a live one. Now I'm confused. Not for like the star path or anything, just for like the items in the shop. You know what I mean? Not like the update, but I hope I'm not saying it wrong. You got them all. Mostly just Animal Crossing and Dreamlight Valley lately. Same, Meredith. Same. Oh, you're so welcome every time. Every time. I like to help my friends if I can. Um, Congratulations on 701 subscribers, by the way, Meredith. Amazing. Great job. All the hype in chat for you. Oh my gosh, you did a midnight Dreamlight Valley on Saturday? Oh my gosh, that's so late. Honestly, I probably would have been there, but Friday night, because we played kart racers and my brain was just so wonky, like, y'all know I was a little bit sad Friday and Thursday a little bit. The hubby stayed up with me all night, pretty much. We didn't go to bed until 2 o'clock in the morning. No, 3 o'clock in the morning. And he stayed awake with me all night. Just, we cuddled and we talked until early morning hours. And I felt much better the next morning. but I went to bed so early on Saturday, Meredith. It's not even funny. I was an old lady Saturday and I went to bed at like 8:30 because I stayed up until 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock, somewhere in there. It's all about it's a mite fuzzy on Friday. I was shocked how many people showed up. Oh my goodness. Oh, of course they showed up. You're fabulous. But yeah, 12 is real late. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Danny. Meredith is a hoot. You'll love her. She's a hoot. We're a rowdy bunch. um we'll be doing some Dreamlight Valley after this stream. I'm gonna raid over to myself around 11:30, I think is what I have set up. Your husband seems very sweet. Oh, thank you so much, Meredith. He is gonna join us again probably for kart racers in the evening time sometime, but I don't think our kiddos are gonna want to play kart racers. Like, it's just not their vibe, and that's totally fine. I understand. But the hubby did agree that he likes the game and he would like to play it again sometime with us. Also, he is gonna do an Animal Crossing island apparently. He mentioned on stream that he would, and we talked about it a little bit yesterday, and I've been helping him save some pins on my Pinterest, and I'm gonna send those to him later. But we have to tour Care-a-Lot, my Care Bears island, and I'm gonna delete it after we save the dream address because that's technically his Switch, and I never thought I would hear him say he wants to create an Animal Crossing island. So we're gonna let him have his Switch and see what he can do. I think it'll be a blast. We'll get him some design codes over there and all the items he needs and just let him have at it, you know? And he's so sweet. He's the best fella that I've ever met in my life. I don't know what I'd do without him, honestly. And I've never ever met anybody like him. He's just the greatest. He was actually, and I hate to say this, y'all, but sometimes my brain gets incredibly crazy, and it's usually during, that time. And I didn't realize it was that time. And so, my little visitor that shows up every month, she was on her way, and I didn't realize, but I was just overly emotional and just very sad, and I couldn't tell you why. And I was feeling all the feels. And it turned out to be that. But in the midst of feeling all the feels that day, I told my hubby that I wanted to quit streaming, that I just felt like I couldn't do it anymore. And he kind of talked me down from that ledge because he was like, honey, you're just feeling overly emotional today. But I felt like I brought other people down that day, and it was a whole thing for me. It was a whole thing. And I felt awful, but it was all unjustified kind of feelings. And after talking with him, I realized that it was very irrational, some of the thoughts I was having, but I was ready to just throw in the towel, y'all, and call it a day. And I was like, I don't know why I feel like this, but I just feel so crummy. And he just helped me with talking and staying up and cuddling most of the night. But yeah, I was in a little bit of a sadness spiral on Friday, y'all. It was a day. Wish Death Shard would do the same. All with the Animal Crossing island. Wish my hubby would play Animal Crossing. He did for a while on the Wii, but not since. My hubby's never played, so I feel like this will be an interesting challenge for him. I'm not going to, Raven. I'm not going to. I promise. Oh, I love y'all so much. Thank you. Oh, I love you, Nyla. Thank you. I felt very, very overwhelmed, but I don't know. I just, I think this is the best way, like what we did for adjusting the channel to doing two streams on Monday and Friday. It'll help a lot to get the games in there that I like to play. And, just, we're gonna have a good time with it. And I'm sorry, y'all. I love you. You can't ever stop streaming. We'd miss you so much. Oh, I love you, Danny. Thank you. Oh no, Ragdoll, you're incredible, and I'm so glad he helped bring you back from that thought pattern because you're an incredible person, streamer, mom. Oh, Meredith, don't make me cry today. I love y'all so much. Oh, you have those thoughts every day. Oh, I'm so sorry, Maria. Oh. No, no, you're probably not bringing anyone down. You definitely don't bring me down. And the feelings of discouragement are real sometimes. They are. But you just got to kind of, realize that those aren't real sometimes. Okay, the best way that I can describe it after talking with my hubby is um, it's the devil and the angel on your shoulder, and the devil wants you to stop. The devil wants you to give in to all of that and wants you to not succeed, but the angel on your shoulder sometimes just gets so tired from fighting with that devil that the devil is louder. So try not to listen to the negative thoughts in there that may be the devil. My grandma used to tell me something similar to that, and that's the best I can come up with from, talking with the hubby last, over the weekend and stuff. And it I don't even know why, y'all. It was just a whole lot in my head, and I'm like, I'm just going to quit and I'm going to get a job and I'm going to work a 9 to 5 and I'm just going to, do that. And he was like, please don't do that. He was like, you would be so sad and it's not good for your health. It's just, and he's right, but, we'll deal with the problems as they arise. And he had a solution for every problem that I created, you know? And he's just so much better at the positivity sometimes, especially whenever I feel meh. So, oh, you're awesome too, Maria. Nyla, the potholders are supposed to be out for delivery today. Oh my gosh, that's exciting, Brenda. Maria, you're not allowed to quit either. You're too awesome to do so, and we'd all miss you so much. Exactly, Danny. Exactly. Aw. Maria, you're amazing. It may just be a weird season, but I always enjoy your streams when I can be there. Yes, exactly. I feel like it's just the planets are out of a line or something, I feel like it's just something in the air, and, wondering if it was the weather gets nicer, people will be less online. Aw. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, but possibly. That's a good point, Meredith. That is. I think mine was just really PMS brain, though, y'all. Because seriously, I got so sad from one thing, and it just triggered a downward spiral. I thought my channel was losing like views and stuff and that people weren't coming, and it was because I looked at the wrong box. I thought I went from having 2,000 views to having 600, and that really messed with my head that day with PMS brain, to be honest. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I say? Am I terrible? And it wasn't even that. It was just looking at something wrong. Oh, we love you too, Maria. We need streamer support group. Oh my gosh. I'll add it to Discord, Meredith. Streamer support group. I need a pin. I may not always know what to say, but maybe we can help each other, you know? I always feel like I say the wrong things sometime, but my hubby says I'm doing great. I'm writing a note for it. Also, add channel commands to your second channel, Goofy. My brain just doesn't want to work sometimes, though. SSG, Streamer Support Group. That's perfect. The SSG. It's like sending an SS or SOS. SSG. And I'm the worst about asking for help when I need help. Like, whenever I'm having, like, a mental moment. I'm the worst person to be like, hey, I'm feeling this way because, I don't know, I was raised with brothers and I feel like, I used to feel like, I'm starting to get better, that it was a sign of weakness, but I talk to my hubby about things, but I need to do better at just vocalizing, I think. Low key, I've been thinking about creating a whole Discord server for peeps to vent, collab, share ideas. Exactly, Meredith. That would be a great idea. I feel you on the sad feels. All the hugs to friends struggling. You're amazing, Nyla. And we love you too. And I'm sorry you're having a moment of sadness, you know? Like it's normal though, I feel like. We all go through it. And we're going to go through it together and come out the other side stronger, you know? I think we need one for sure. Oh. When I watch your streams, Meredith, I say your quotes 3 times and I feel better. Exactly. I love that about your channel, Meredith. That is such a great, wonderful, cute idea. I love it so much. It's a great idea. I have this little journal that I do. Hold on, let me get it and I'll show it to y'all. Hold on. I have it set up wonky over here, I guess, because I can't do, I guess I could do just the face cam for it, but. Okay, this is my little journal. It's got a little rainbow on it that says gratitude. And my little sticker that's on there is an Animal Crossing sticker, and it says remember bad times are just times that are bad, from what's her name in Animal Crossing. And inside I've got a little area here, and it says daily goal: be better, stronger, kinder, wiser, and more resilient than I was yesterday. And it says gratitude is such a simple habit that can provide amazing benefits for when you take time to reflect upon the things you are thankful for. You will experience a positive impact to your health and mental state, feel more alive, sleep better, and ultimately express more compassion and kindness. You will start to see and experience new things in different eyes. And that's very, very true. And this is my favorite journal that I've ever picked up. And I have a hard time with like inspiring words for today and daily affirmations. So I Write them in occasionally, a little bit ahead of time, if I think of something. And it just has these little sections on it, and I put these little stickers everywhere. And it has Monday through Sunday on there, and you can circle what day it is. And it says, before you begin the day, set your intentions, and it gives you like 8 boxes to fill in. And then inspiring words for the day, things to let go of today, today I'm grateful for, and today I found joy in, something I did today that made today great, and things I did for myself and things I did for others. And then it has a little box for tomorrow's goals. And so this little book has helped me so very much with getting, in tune with my inner happiness. Oh, Meredith, you're so sweet. Aw, it's a great book. It's an amazing journal to have, Maria. I'm so happy I found this one. I found it at Target. And the back of it says Trust the Universe. And it's got, this big, beautiful purple haired girl with the cosmos in her hair. And I loved her so much, she had to go on the journal. Oh, you're such a beautiful soul, Maria. Oh. Have you guys ever heard of the app Finch? That's where I get my affirmations from. It's a little self-care app where you take care of a little bird by taking care of yourself. I actually have it on my phone, and I haven't opened it yet, Maria. I love that we're on the same wavelength here. You should check it out. Yes. See, here's another one of my pages I haven't really done anything on. But I've got like little beachy sea vibes in there. These are little stickers, paper stickers that my hubby gave to me for my journal. And it's got just, I've got quite a ways to go in it. But I have like this little house with a rainbow in the back. Maybe by the time I get there in the book, we'll be in a new house, is my theory. I'm only about halfway through this one, but whenever I finish it, I want to order another one of these from the company. I just see their website, or I saw it, I think, on the back of it. Maybe. That might not be. Maybe. But the hubby's usually good at finding me things I need, so he may be able to find me a new one of these. Oh, there's a face mask in there. Oh, I still haven't gotten the app yet, Meredith. I keep forgetting to. It's on my phone. I really should open it up, and I really should use this journal every day. Occasionally, I forget to do it, and it was underneath something, so I think I'm going to pull it back out and start working on my journal again, too. I love this journal. It's so cute and seems so supportive. It's great, Meredith. It helps pull me out of, deep funks occasionally. It helps a bunch. Let me make sure I've gotten everybody's messages. I have it set to all notifications or else I forget. Yes, yes. I think you'll like it, Maria. It looks so precious. It looks helpful. I hate having my face up there that big, y'all. I'm so sorry. I know y'all think I'm beautiful, but I had brothers and they used to say some very cruel things, which is why I journal lately, I'm not good at it either, Jules. I'm not. But this book helps because you follow the little prompts and it helps you do better. But my family used to be a little bit mean and like, I don't know. I had an aunt, like, she was on my dad's side of the family, but she used to tell me I was so ugly that they had to tie a pork chop around my neck to get the dog to play with me. I had some doozies of family members. They might have taken a hit to my self-esteem a couple of times. I suck at journaling because I feel like I have too much in my brain to put on paper like that. Oh, Oh my gosh, I feel that. Occasionally it's a lot. And if it's a day like that, I actually have another journal for that, where I write down all my feelings and think. Hold on, y'all have to see this one because I know y'all like. Hold on. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. My other journal that I have is one that the hubby found for me a while back whenever I started watching Doctor Who and fell in love with River Song. But he got me the TARDIS, and I've never been happier with another journal in all my life. Oh, I have this fuzzy journal I call my thoughts journal. It's Pokemon, and I've added Pokemon stickers to it. I'm beginning to trust journaling again after having privacy invaded growing up. I'm sorry, Danny. I had that too. No offense. I know she's your family, but screw that. What an ugly thing to say to a child. Oh, well, not really in her defense, but she had some mental problems, but I'm just saying, yeah, it wasn't nice, but it was something that they used to say back in the day where I grew up. Like, I lived in Oklahoma for the longest, and it was just something that was commonly said as an insult, you know? But yeah, I get it, Meredith. I'm not trying to defend her, but yeah. The hubby glued River's journal in my journal. I have the rules, and I have some of her things from her journal. And so the rules, number one, the doctor lies. Never run when you're scared. Never knowingly be serious. Time is not the boss of you. Hello, Ebony. Welcome in. Thank you so much. And then the hubby wrote our timeline. And so inside, there's a whole bunch, things we wrote to one another. And I need to do that more often. But then of course, I have little stickers and things in there that mean a lot to me and him. And yeah. Ragdoll, I have mental issues, and not even I would say that to someone so cruel. You want to pick people up, especially when you know those hard places. Yes, I know, I know. I get it. I do. And she's no longer with us, but yeah, for the longest, I had, held a grudge kind of thing. This is one of my favorite pages. I can't wait till we get to it. We got little stickers and everything. And not all of my aunties were cruel. We have Aunt Linda, and she's amazing. It also has like little things I've taken notes of in the back of it. Um, One of them says tonight Alexander and Latricia will be having a sleepover September 7th of 2020. Uh, like an all-night sleepover, I assume is what that means, because, yeah, we stayed up late and stuff. I also have fairy stickers. These are the Amy Brown stickers I love. I've got a couple of little fairies and things. Sometimes the South be brutal, for real. For real, Meredith. My mama grew up in Tennessee, and the things she told me are wild. I get it. Oh, I get it. But yes, I think that would be a good thing to do, is start a little support group for our streamer friends and put it in the Discord, and then, we could put little things in there to maybe help people feel better too, kind of thing. I woke up this morning, y'all, and I thought I really did my eyeliner and my mascara way too dark, but it doesn't look as bad as I thought it looked. I really thought I was looking like Jack Skellington this morning, but it's not horrible, horrible. I thought it was too dark. It's not that bad. Thank y'all for listening to me ramble, though. I'm going to get it back to Diamond Art, and I love y'all bunches, and just know you're not alone. Those little feelings they happen to us all. We're just hardwired that way, I think. It's sad to say, but we gotta work at our emotional happiness occasionally. I love y'all bunches, though, and I'm here for you. I get it. It's a hard struggle some days. Ragdoll, your husband's name is Alexander. My son's name is Alexander. Xander, that is crazy. Aw. Yes, his name is Alex. Been in the South my entire life, and I can definitely agree it can be brutal. See, Raven knows. Raven knows what's up. And I was brought up like a boy. I won't even lie to y'all. Like, not intentionally, I'm sure. But I had brothers. And so I had two brothers that lived in the house with me. I had a stepbrother at my dad's house. And we were a rowdy bunch, y'all. We were. And that aunt that lived with us, she lived at my dad's house. And her son lived there too. I don't know the appropriate way to say this anymore, but they were mentally disabled, I guess, is the best way. I don't know how to put that, so I try not to say that. But they both had to be taken care of, the aunt and her son. And so they lived with my other aunt, in Arcoma, But yeah, it was a rowdy ride of life at that time, and we lived in Oklahoma and just ran around like little wild heathens, really. We were on our bicycles from the time the sun came up until it went down, and then we'd come home and eat dinner, and we tried not to take each other out in the midst of the day, is what my mom would say. You never want to hear a Southern woman say, "Bless your heart." If she does, watch out. Yes. Exactly. And my grandma taught me how to be more like that, where the other thing I would say to people, especially the ladies we used to go to church with, because they were very backhanded sometimes. And another thing I would always tell them is, "I'll pray for you." I will. Bless your heart, I'll pray for you. And if you combine the two, they pretty much know you're not their bestie. Oh my gosh. The difference is just the Z. Aw. That is very neat, Danny. Your grandma taught you so much like that? Yes. Yes. And so that was me having like a turning point, because before that I would just kind of say whatever I thought. And so my grandma was like, "Here's a nicer way to say that, honey." And I was like, "Oh, well, that makes sense." One lady told me she didn't need me to pray for her, and I said, "I'm gonna pray for you anyway." I'm gonna pray anyway. But yeah, for sure. My grandmother was one that could tell you off and people would think, was she being nice? Yeah, for sure. For sure. And my mom was the complete opposite. Like, when she told you off, you knew it. You knew. Because she was just very straightforward with it. And she did not care if she hurt your feelings. She was like, "Feelings? What are those?" What are those? But yeah, it's really neat living in the South sometimes, y'all. People around here, we're kind of rowdy, I guess. It's what I've been told. I was like, well, I can't really argue with that. Do y'all not do that where you live? Apparently not. I don't even know. I think I would be the offensive one if I went somewhere. Does that make sense? If I traveled to somewhere other than where I live now, I feel like I would be offensive. They'd be like, is she being mean? I feel like people know all about us now and are bless your hearts and oh, I used to love hanging out with my grandma though. We would go for drives and stuff like that, especially on Christmas. Like we would go look at Christmas lights and then we would go to Dairy Queen in the middle of winter and get a dip cone and go home and have hot cocoa afterwards. And I know that's a lot of sugar to give a kid, but then we would stay up watching movies, Christmas movies, and then fall asleep together and wake up the next morning for everybody to show up at grandma's house for Christmas and we would cook Christmas brunch together. And we would make regular gravy, like the white gravy with sausage, and we would make chocolate gravy and a whole bunch of biscuits, and then like sausage and eggs, and we would have just a giant brunch on Christmas a lot of the time. And I remember helping grandma cook all of that stuff all the time and just being so happy to be able to be of use, be helpful to her because I just thought she hung the moon. I loved my grandma so much. I learned so much of my behaviors from my mom and my grandma that it's unreal. She was the best. I think I get my obsession with collecting little things from my grandma too because she used to have a whole house full of dolls and that was her favorite thing to collect and little figurines and things as well. And now I collect little figurines as well. I blame her. I don't know for sure if that's all the R's, but I think it might be. There's a couple right there, but I don't really want to start on Sally yet. I need to get back over in my own section. I'm trying to stick to where I'm working at. Okay, let's push this back over here and let's get some of the stuff we wanted to get over here instead of going after the other colors that are over that way. Okay, we need B now, I do believe. And I'm trying to get this section towards the bottom so I stop laying my hand in stuff. Maybe the twos to fill in some of this stuff over here. I think I had twos out already. I do. Wonderful. Thank you all for listening to me ramble on. I know I do sometimes. Y'all are the best. Okay. I try to keep the bag next to the little container. So if I'm working with two things and they're a similar color, I don't get the two things mixed up as easy. There we go. it looks like we're still doing Fantasy Life Friday in the morning. And I haven't been on there in forever. I won't even lie. Um, and Dreamlight Valley, we're going to be probably doing some questy stuff. Let me think here. Tomorrow is when the puzzles start, right? Not today? It's not today, is it? The pirate puzzle thing? I think that starts tomorrow. I'm actually going to try to be on top of it and do the puzzle, y'all. I'm going to try to log on once a day and take care of Dreamlight stuff. I've been way more into playing Dreamlight Valley lately, and I don't know why I'm obsessed with it at the moment. I just want to get caught up on all my stuff. We got an update coming with Hercules and things like that soon, and I just find it a whole lot of fun to play and calming lately, and I'm just very happy with Dreamlight Valley and hanging out. Thank y'all for hanging out with me while I play it too, by the way. Plan on getting caught up with some of it and having at least my characters each to level 10 with their quests and stuff. At least half of them by the end of the year. I got behind. And I would like to decorate in some of the DLCs and start doing little things in those areas too, to improve the look of my valley. The little black beads are hard to tell if they're flipped over the right direction. There we go. This is all coming together so beautifully. Um, I may not have needed that many twos. I may not have needed this many. think they're done mowing the grass, Kitty Loaf. I think you can relax now. Since I got the fan working right, she either spends a whole lot of time over there in that window or underneath my desk. Whenever I'm doing this, she's usually under my desk. I found that bead I lost, y'all. I'm pretty sure it's one of these. Okay. There's one right there. Oh, I see one. Those are hard to spot sometimes. Am I getting my big O head in the way? Is it just right there in the way, y'all? Not yet. I'm waiting until y'all can see just the back of my head one time because I leaned too far forward. Hello, I do craze. How's your morning? I'm so sorry. I was looking for the twos. Good morning. Welcome to the Waffle House where the food isn't the only thing getting smothered and topped. If you survive 3 a.m. diner theater, also known as the dining hall brawl, you'll love the hash browns. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. That is so funny. Oh, Danny, the feeling is real. I haven't been over to Fantasy Life and I can't tell you how long. I'm terrible. Everyone is here today. I'm late to the party. No worries. We got a double stream this morning, by the way. Y'all are going to follow me over to Dreamlight Valley. I do believe here shortly, actually. About another 15 minutes or so, I think I'm needing to wrap up on this. And I'm just going to kind of redirect y'all over to my stuff because I'll be there very shortly. I'm going to take a quick be right back, make sure the cat's okay, do self-care, and I think I have it set for 11:30 for us to do Dreamlight Valley. We're going to work on some of those quests today that I've been neglecting. Your head is amazing. Look, I'm thinking like I'm gonna lean over and y'all are gonna tell me I have a bald spot I knew nothing about. That would be it right there. We can follow you over to Dreamlight Valley. May I ask a question? Sure. Absolutely. What's your question, I do craze? Let me go and get your channel command, by the way. I'm gonna get these programmed in, I promise. I made a note. If y'all don't know, our fabulous variety streaming friend, I do craze, he plays a little bit of everything, y'all. He's got some Elden Ring over there, some Red Dead Redemption, Wheel of Fortune. We usually hang out over there playing some Wheel of Fortune, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, Family Feud. You know, he's got a bunch of stuff over there. Y'all will have a good time. Ooh, will Cogsworth be there because Meredith has a bone to pick with him? Ooh, Meredith, what did Cogsworth do? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all gonna come to the kitchen with me while I bake this cake? Amazing, Raven. Awesome. He just wanted a yellow cake with chocolate icing. That's valid, though. That sounds delicious, Raven. That sounds so good. We get really into the diamond art over here and don't see when people come in. So as I've said before, don't be offended if I don't see you right away. I'm trying my best. Okay. I'm going to put up these because we're done with them for the day. We're going to put 2 and 4 over here together. I'm trying to keep them as organized as I possibly can, but it's tricky sometimes. Oh, I need this one too. This one too. Alrighty. And I've got all my little bags labeled with what's actually in them. I forgot to put the number for it too, because I like to have the number and the letter if they have both, so it's a little bit easier to find, by the way. We were over here talking about journaling and whatnot earlier, I do, Grace. And I have a gratitude journal and then a journal the hubby and I write in together. And we're just all kinds of cutesy like that. The hubby and I are just overly cutesy. So cutesy it'll make you gross. We love each other so much. So I write him a little love letter in the Doctor Who journal, and he'll write me one back, and it's our timeline. That one had a little green one in there. I just opened this, and it already is mixing up my beads for me. Isn't that something? Let's see here. Oh no, this is the fabulous group here. I'm like, the beauty shop mixes with the bar from Cheers. Y'all are all true stars. Oh my gosh, I love Cheers. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see that troubles are all the same. You do have a bone to pick with Cogsworth. Oh my gosh, what did he do, Meredith? What did he do? Poor little Cogsworth. Isn't even here to defend himself. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Let me get that one out of there. I'm just going to pop that in my box because I don't even know what it came from. So I'll sort that nonsense later. Brenda, I will be there shortly. Journaling's a great way to manage thoughts and feelings. True story. True story. I like the one we do together the best, though, because then we just write each other little love notes. But the one where I gotta put in some thoughts and effort on how I feel lately, you know. I don't love doing that one, but I know it's good for my mental health. I know it is, and I need to do it better. The world is a busy, complex place at times. It's good to slow down and reflect. True. That's what the hubby always tells me, too. He says it's good for me to do my journaling. And I agree. I agree. Oh my gosh. I can't get them in there like I want them in there today, y'all. Let's just put those right there. I think this will probably be the last little section that we work on for this for today. And we'll be back over here next Monday. I've already got it scheduled. Working on more of this or jewelry. So, while I've got y'all all here, why don't y'all tell me what y'all would rather do next Monday? Because it's easily adjusted. Monday is not spelled with a T. Oh my gosh. And it definitely has an N. Oh my gosh. I'm telling y'all, Mondayest of Mondays. So your choices are diamond art or jewelry crafting. And that'll be for next Monday, by the way. Mara has beef with Cogsworth because Cogsworth continuously interrupts her to say, "Your 15 minutes of fun are up." How rude. How rude. Oh my gosh. He's so bossy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No worries, Maria. Absolutely. No worries. Okay, everybody. The amazing chef. Yes, she is. She is the amazing chef. With the beautiful, lovely smile. Oh, I picked up 4. That took a little maneuvering, but I got it. Let's just stamp it down there and make sure it stays. Y'all, whenever I was little, we had all kinds of critters around my house, and I think it's one of the things I miss about living in the country. Um, my nana actually used to have goats. She had all kinds of critters in her little farm, and whenever she got older, she had baby goats, and they were just the cutest little things. And my oldest daughter is kind of obsessed with goats too, which I think is just amazingly adorable. So, if we ever move out into the country, we're gonna have so many little baby goats and rabbits and just all kinds of other little critters that my kids adore and that I adore because I used to have those as a kid growing up. I remember this one time, my mom and dad split custody, and okay, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret that makes telling my stories a little bit easier. Please don't think I'm a weirdo like 99% of my classmates did, because keep in mind, I was a 3-year-old at the time all this went down. So, my mama and daddy got a divorce because my daddy fancied my mama's sister. And they got married, my dad and my aunt. So my aunt became my stepmom. And there were a lot of jokes throughout high school and stuff. But I know I was telling a story earlier about how my aunt lived with my other aunt, but I never really called her mama because it made me upset that all these little kids at school picked on me because, we live in the South and they made jokes about, you know, if you know. But at my mom's house, we had dogs, cats, things like that. At my aunt's and my dad's house, we had bunny rabbits and chicks and little critters like that. And so occasionally I'm going to mess up and I'm going to say, at this house we had. But point being, um, like at my stepmom's house, we had just all kinds of different critters, and my dad tried to make sure I had like all the little animals and things I would want to play with. I think it was like bribery to get me to come over. But I don't know. Like I miss having all those little critters and I miss living in the country because of that, you know? So, just one of those things about us. Sorry for the overshare if it was. Love y'all to bits. Figured y'all would understand more than anybody. How's the the regal one. Princess is in a hole, but I'm here. Oh, sending you all the love, Nyla. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We love you to bunches and bits. You know that. But yeah, I held a bit of a grudge against my dad and my aunt for the longest time because, you know, I felt like they did my mom wrong. And I loved my mama. She was amazing. She worked 2 jobs like Reba just to deal with all her kids, you know? She was awesome. There we go. Just trying to find any other G's I may have missed. I think they're all up on his face now and up in the rainbow or the umbrella, the rainbow umbrella. So I think we'll go and get a couple more of these and keep going down this way. I'm trying to keep it from me sticking my arm to it all the time. Oh, thank you, Nyla. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome, Brenda. Thank you for being the kind of people I can trust to share that. It's just, it's one of those things, and it wasn't even, like, it wasn't the situation like that they were thinking. It was, you know, it was just, I don't know. Kids can be cruel, you know, and it was a whole lot of cruelness whenever I was in elementary to deal with. Doing all right. Just woke up with sinus headache, but I'm feeling better sharing time with all of y'all. Oh, thank you for spending your time with us. I'm sorry you got a sinus headache. I'm telling y'all, it's just something in the universe lately. Something in the stars making us act wild. Ended up taking this week off for mental health. Here's hoping by next week I'll be more myself. Oh, Nyla. I saw that this morning, and I wasn't sure if it was mental health or if you were feeling physically sick. And I'm sorry that you're feeling, you know, I'm sorry that you're just feeling sick in general, and I hope you feel better soon. I hope it doesn't take the whole week. I'm sending you all the love. And you can definitely message me if you need to. Just saying, I'm here. Proud of you, Princess, for listening to your body and giving yourself time and grace. Yes, yes. All the hugs for Nyla. Because Nyla is lovely and wonderful and deserves all the love. I'm so fortunate that I have my sweet, amazing husband to listen to me gripe, and I apologize to him all the time for, you know, putting that sadness out there, but he assures me that he would rather talk to me about it than not talk to me about it. And so he stayed up with me until like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning. We lost track of time until we just fell asleep talking to one another. And it was just a very, very great day out of a bad day, if y'all know what I mean, you know? Like, it was a good ending to a bad day. Mentally for me. I'm bad at knowing when I should take a moment and breathe. And I probably should have on Friday, but I didn't want to, you know. Yeah, I get it. Yes, we're your friends and we don't judge you at all for needing space. Yeah, aw. Physically, I'm right as rain. Aw. Yes, we hope your headache feels better soon. A sinus headache is the worst. Those are just not my friend. I'm going to slightly turn this, y'all. And I am going to go ahead and work on the G's that are up here. Just because, it's almost time for us to call it a day and go to the other stream. I'm pretty sure I set it for 11:30, and I really am not hungry, so I don't think I'm going to grab lunch, and I've got my water and things like that here. I think I'm just going to check in on the kitty loaf and make sure she's okay, and go use the restroom real fast and then come back to Dreamlight Valley. I'm excited to get started on some of my quests over there. I do have all of my star path done, and so we're just going to kind of spend the whole day together if y'all want to. We're just going to get things done today. There's just a couple of these over here going up that way, so I thought we would do this real fast. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. Thank you for, listening and sharing with me too, and just, thank you for being you. Thank you for being wonderful. I appreciate it. We've got just a couple more of these. Some of those are really close together, so I think I placed them kind of off, and I'm having to wiggle them in there. Get them where they belong. I tried remixing my foundation, and I think I finally got it to look a little bit better, a little more like my actual skin tone. But one of my foundations was too light, the other one was too dark, and I've been playing around with the mixing of the two for a while now. And I think I found just the right combination to make it be okay. One way I looked really, really orangey, the other way I looked really, really pale, and so I finally think I've got just the right happy medium to make me not look like a ghost, and to also not look like I've, been to a tanning bed, which I don't do. But that's what it kind of reminded me of, like Ross from Friends, where he was a kind of orangey brown color. I was like, oh no. I was like, this did not go as planned. But hopefully it looks a little better. She's a mess. Didn't do those right. Here we go. Scooch on over, fellas. Oh my goodness. Why? I keep trying to pick up way too many. And it does go all the way over there. We're not doing the whole thing. I'm just going to put these last two, and we're going to call it a day on that. Oh wait, there's 3 up there. I see them together. In the little triangle we were working on. I went over on that other section. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Looking great. Looking good. Okay, cake in the oven and I'm back. Aw, lovely. Amazing. Sending all the love and hugs. Thank you so much, Meredith. It looks like we'll probably be doing some jewelry crafting next week, everybody. And that is totally fine with me, too. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all for spending most of your morning with me. I appreciate it so very much. Sorry. I'm looking for my phone, and my phone is up above here. Y'all, I'm so silly sometimes. I forget I need the phone for the jewelry or the crafting, streams, and then it's up there. Oh, I'm so silly sometimes. Where did my little bag go? Oh, I see it. I'm trying to keep it together, y'all. Oh, don't put it 50-50. Don't make me choose. Thank you for a lovely start to the morning as usual. Oh, you're so sweet, Meredith. I don't know what I would do without y'all, really. I don't know what I was thinking the other day when I was trying to quit streaming, honestly. Does anybody know if Tater Tot has already started her stream? Y'all could go hang out with her for a few minutes while I get my stuff organized. If Tater Tot is on, we could get her link up. And I will get this stuff put away, and then we'll go to Dreamlight Valley in a few minutes. Don't make me choose between jewelry and diamond art, y'all. You need to fix the vote. It's 50-50. I'm sorry, I'm knocking stuff all over. Oh my gosh. Okay, do we know if Tater Tot is live right now? I can take that off of there now. I'm so sorry. It's easier to do this way on my second stream because I don't have redirect available yet. And I don't know exactly how to do that over here without kicking us off. Okay, it doesn't look like so. I am just going to redirect y'all over to me then. I have an upcoming live stream. Is today the 25th? It is. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, she's not up and going yet, is what I was checking on too, Raven. I'm trying to do this professionally. This is my link for my other channel. If you're not yet subscribed and you like any kind of, any kind of video game stuff, we tend to do Animal Crossing and Dreamlight Valley over there a whole lot. Why won't it let me put that in there? Huh. I hope that's the right one, but if y'all would like to join me for some Dreamlight Valley, we will be doing that very shortly over on my other channel. I'm just going to take a minute with Kitty Loaf and get her situated and settled, and then I will be right back with Dreamlight Valley. I've already got it set up and stuff. I just have to take down this little setup over here. Y'all, I don't know why it's not letting. Oh, because I'm not a moderator and I just tried to add a link. So it's like, no, you can't do that. I'm not a moderator on my own channel, is what I mean to say. I tried to do it from my other channel, so it's not going to let me do that. And I don't know how to do redirects from here any other way. So I'll see y'all over on the other one shortly. It looks like Diamond Art won out our poll. So that's awesome. Thank y'all for breaking the tie because I didn't want to have to pick. We'll be doing Diamond Art again next week. Thank you all for hanging out with me. See you soon, everybody. Love y'all. Bye.